Hey, it's Seth with Rough Country. If you're looking to improve the ride and the performance of your Can-Am Defender as well as be able to run larger tires, then you've came to the right place as we install our new M1 coilover shocks and our high clearance 2-inch forward offset control arms. We're extremely excited about this brand new product, which is our M1 coilover shocks. This monotube shock is built with Rough Country quality and enables you to adjust these shocks from 0 to 2 inches while they're on your machine. The kit includes your front and rear shocks as well as your spanner wrenches, and then our kit for the control arms includes your upper and lower control arms and all the hardware you need. And it's really exciting for us to be able to include our ball joints already installed on the control arms. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove our upper and lower control arm bolts from the knuckle. We've already got our cotter pin pulled out of the upper and get that off. Now that we have our lower control arm bolts unbolted, we're gonna move up to the strut and remove the strut bolt from the control arm itself. We got our strut removed from the control arm, so now we're gonna move up and completely remove the control arm from the frame itself. Okay, so we've got our upper control arm off. Now we're gonna get our lower control arm unbolted from the frame. So we've got our control arms off. Now we're gonna get the strut unbolted from the frame, and then that'll leave us at a place to be able to start installing the new control arms and the new shocks. So all of our OEM parts are uninstalled, and now it leaves us at a place to just go in reverse process the exact same way that we uninstalled everything. We're gonna install all of the new parts. We're gonna get our bushings, our sleeves, and our grease fittings installed on the control arms. Okay, so we've got our bushing, sleeves, and grease fittings installed on our control arms. So now we're gonna get the upper control arm assembled. Let's get this thing on. So the upper control arm installs just like we took the other one out. Get our bolt through here. Just like that, with 2 bolts, we've got our upper control arm on, and so now we're gonna get our M1 back on to the upper control arm. This is looking good already with the more aggressive control arm look. We're gonna go ahead and get the lower control arm, and then we'll get everything reassembled. What we will do next is go ahead and put the lower ball joint into the knuckle, and then we'll do the top. Lower control arm mounted onto the knuckle. We're gonna move up to the top. We're gonna pull our cotter pin out. You'll need to remove this nut before seating the knuckle. Seat our ball joint into the knuckle and then get it tightened down. So last step is just to get our brake line secured. We're gonna use a zip tie back to the control arm. You can zip tie it to kind of whatever point you want to. We've got everything secure. We're waiting on new 30-inch tires. So with these control arms, you can clear 30-inch tires at stock height. So we're waiting on those. We're gonna get to the back and get our M1s installed. We've moved to the back here. So our next step is we're gonna get this OEM strut unbolted, taken out, and then we'll put our brand new M1 in. Just like that, we've got our OEM strut disassembled, and now we'll get our M1 put in. So we're gonna get our nuts on to the bolts, and then we will get them tightened down. These M1s come at stock height, so depending on what look you're going for, what your performance needs are, you can use the spanner wrenches that come with the kit and adjust these just like you see that to whatever your needs are. We've got the Defender leveled up with all M1s and high clearance control arms, and now we're about to install the V Rubber Advantage off-road tire. Really aggressive, really sharp looking. These are 6-ply material, and this is a 30-inch tire. So with these high clearance control arms, you can run a 30-inch tire at stock height. So we're gonna get these put on, get ready to rock and roll. We got our grease gun. We're gonna get our grease shot into our control arms on our grease fittings. And you can see from the installation process that our M1 coilover shocks, our high clearance 2-inch forward offset control arms, and these 30-inch tires levels up this Defender in every way. So no matter what your experience is, you can do it as long as you go step by step, take your time, and be confident with the installation. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss more content. Find more inspiration for your Defender build on our vehicle gallery, and check out all these products at roughcountry.com.